Okay, I think I'm live again. I don't know if that has fixed it. It says you're live and offline. Is it working this time? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pull up my own stream. Okay. It looks like it's working. Alrighty. Going with the assumption that it is currently working. I don't know if maybe Twitch just like decided to die or something. That's weird. Okay, well, that's gonna be, okay, so the good news is that I just looked at the video. It did, like, on my end, it's showing everything. Like, it never went black for me. So, I don't know what that's about. So, I'm just gonna hope that the stream doesn't do that again. This is definitely, gonna be interesting to edit around when I make a video out of this. Alrighty. Yeah, that was odd. Alrighty, but I'm exactly where I haven't closed the game or anything. All I did was restart stream, so let's hope that it doesn't stay broken like it was last time. I'm not exactly sure why that happened. I mean, my bitrate does fluctuate a good bit, so there's a chance that maybe because the bitrate drastically changes, maybe that's why. I do not know though. Work. Okay. Just gotta get in here. However I do that, I guess following the blue cable, the very obvious blue cable, would probably help me with that. When the full game comes out, I might full send go for Psyche just so I can avenge her. And that sucks, so I just realized I'm gonna have to relive that experience all over again when the full game comes out. How do I get out of here? Give me some justice for my poor Psyche. She did not deserve that. Alrighty. That doesn't sound good. Let me just do this real quick. I'll make sure you guys can hear me over the game. Overload risk. Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, down we go. Oh. Activate them once the yellow light is on. Alright. Let me activate my ult. some fodder enemies. There we go. That's nice. I still have all my characters, which is something I was worried about. Ow. I'm just gonna use my flamethrower on y'all. Y'all are not worth my time. Filter is ready. Apparently I'm a captain and I'm being called a kid. Am I just really young compared to the rest of them? The POV, you have a flamethrower. Dang right. I feel bad now, man. I feel like all the heat and some of the other people that were saying that they had a black screen, I feel like that could have just been resolved by me restarting the stream. I don't know. Well, issue's resolved now. Evacuate immediately. And I'm out. Run, Forrest, run! Nice. Back in the switch is currently unavailable.
Fantastic job, kid. You are indeed the best among your peers. Okay. Most of the defensive weapons within the fortress have been disabled. The rest of our squad should have an easier time. So, can you continue? Let's go if you can. We've got other comrades to rescue. Hold on. New communication coming in.
Avar? Where are you?
The weather in Hyperborea today.
What's your problem? Can't even recognize the Chief Commander's voice.
Weather?
It's raining tonight. I've seen marble sculptures in the gallery with more flexibility than your mind. Now, report on your squad.
Thanks to your brilliant decision-making, the Snow Wolves and the Griffins haven't been completely annihilated yet. What? Got any new insight?
Enough with your snide attitude. You should be ashamed of how this battle has turned out.
I would like to achieve glory, sir. If you exercised proper secrecy and came up with a more credible plan, as...
Avar Horodland, I'm warning you. What's your tone when speaking to your superior?
Antonius Fulvis, I'm also warning you.
Dang it, did it do it again?
The lives of my comrades.
Hold on a second. I think it might have done it again. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. No. You still see? Okay. I see, that's weird, because on my end now it's saying I can't see it. It's gotta be a Twitch bug. I don't know. The VOD can still see it.
I have no time for this right now. I am here to demand a progress update on the mission.
The two squads have been ambushed and suffered heavy losses. I'm preparing to search and rescue the missing soldiers first, then regroup in the processing area, waiting for your support.
Your mission is a rapid infiltration assault. No field officer of mine is permitted to make their own bloody choices. Straying off the planned course of action will only alert the entire fortress. I order you to stick to the plan and launch a direct assault on the central control room.
I can already tell that this section of the game, I'm probably getting close, like after this, I'm assuming main storyline, because I'm assuming we can play the first two. I'm assuming that's where this is going. This one is clearly not as finished because the voice acting audio is a bit off in some areas. Some areas don't have any voice acting, which, I mean, the previous section also had that kind of issue. I mean, it's a beta. I'm not expecting them to have everything finished, but yeah. And also another thing is I don't know what's going on here. Like, I don't know if this is in the past or if this is current. But from what it looks like, this brother, I get, they're connected somehow. And so it's clear that it's like, I guess the sister here is the one who's starting from like the middle of nowhere, far off to the South Islands, and then he's actually in the ranks. It's so weird. And based on the fact that, I don't know, I really can't say anything. I mean, it's a massive story, I'd imagine, and I don't have much information to go off of.
Are you even listening to yourself? Alert the fortress. They're already in ambush positions, waiting to wipe us all out. We've sustained 80% casualties. 8-0. Isn't that enough for you?
Casualties! Forget about your bloody casualties. All I know is that you're significantly behind schedule. You've brought shame to the Legion's banner. The soldiers of Hyperborea are not cowards who would stop because of trivial losses like this. From Emperor Dis I to Legion Chief Quintus, the mastermind of the Divine Elegy Offensive, no Hyperborean commander ever balked at taking losses. I gave you the elites of the 13th Legion. You should have more than enough resources to take this puny fort.
You know what?
And who's this? Oh, it's you. Avar's favorite protege and the captain of the Griffins, I presume? What's the hurry? We have concluded our tactical meeting. Reinforcements from the narwhals are on their way, and I'll be gracing the front with them. Stick to the plan. You hear me? As Hyperborean soldiers, you fight until your last breath, or face the consequences.
They're very Roman in their fighting tactics.
Captain! Captain! This is Simon from the Griffins. Do you copy, Captain?
Copy that, Simon.
We're trapped by a filthoid horde along the rail track. If you have any forces to spare, we need an extraction. Please! Captain!
I also picked up a signal from another squad reporting their position, right after Fulvus ended his call. What are you gonna do? You, kiddo. Fulvus is nothing but an arrogant and greedy bastard. His senatorial lineage is the only reason he's up there barking orders at you. He sees soldiers as mere numbers in his reports, treating them as fodder for medals to pin on his uniform, not as living, breathing humans. Besides, battlefields are ever-changing. What true insight can he gain from just staring at a map? Go rescue your comrades. In case Fulvus seeks someone to blame later, consider this a direct order from me.
Yes, sir.
Monica and I will be on our way to rescue another team of soldiers trapped near Turret 4. We disabled most offensive weapons within the fortress. The turret's auto-defenses should be offline now. We might be able to seize the turret first.
Alrighty.
Simon.
Captain! Oh, thank God. You're here. Quick. The rail tracks. Everyone is trapped by the filthoids there. Go save them. And be careful out there, Captain. No. Filthoids are feasting on my leg. It hurts so much. Oh, it hurts.
Hang in there, Simon. Simon? Are you still with me?
Why is bro tweaking? He dead or he's about to like? His body was shaking. I thought bro was tweaking. Bro was infected.
Hello? Do you copy? I'm Daphne Theodore, the medic of Squad Griffins. Is that you? Why aren't you saying anything? Are you hurt? Where are you? I'll seek permission and come for you right away.
I just need to hear the voices of my squad. I'm okay. How's everyone on your side?
The snowballs have joined us. We're safe here, for now. What about you?
I'm okay. I need to go. I should continue the mission.
Please be careful. I'll see you in Dismania.
Hey. Come on.
Now I'm mad.
Or blue wire. Why does it say green? It's not green, it's blue.
Captain! Captain, over here!
Break free from the cocoon.
They all
Oh,
are.
Captain, my dear Captain. You finally came for us.
Who are
Something's
you?
gone wrong with our comms channels, and we couldn't get in touch with nobody. Simon went out looking for help. I was just trying to get everyone to keep it together. Told him how good you are, and how you're gonna come flying in and get everyone out of this mess.
Captain, did you come alone? Did you see Simon?
He's dead.
He's the smartest among us.
That was such a cold sentence,
Now it's
jeez.
not the time to dwell on Simon. We need to focus on this battle and surviving.
You're right. He didn't risk his life going out there to look for help so that we could end up here like crybabies.
Get going once you're ready. I ran into Commander Avar on my way here. We plan to join them at Turret 4.
Turret 4. You sure about that, Captain? That's pretty far. God knows how many filthoids there are along the way. There aren't many of us. Can we make it?
There's actually another way. Shut up, Charon.
Who are they?
The Forsakens. We captured them on the way. Your pet filthoids killed a close buddy of mine. Reminded me just now I ought to carve a few holes in you to honor his memory.
Stop it. We should keep the captives alive. We need to take them back for interrogation in the Imperial prison.
Sir? If sacrificing one Charon can quell your anger, then take me. But first, please let me explain.
You know what? I just realized our female protagonist is a Charon and he's a human.
Come back, Katya. Don't be silly.
Sir, we may be Charons, but we are not part of the Forsakens. We're just ordinary folk living in a town nearby. The Forsakens grabbed us from our homes and forced us to help rebuild this fortress. They left the humans in peace and only took the Charons.
You can't be serious. The Forsakens are enslaving their own people.
Exactly. They exploit us because Charons are stronger and withstand extreme heat and cold better than humans. You may think we're the same as the Forsakens, but they've never accepted us as their own.
This is, okay. Interesting.
Mr. Frank saved my life. Just a few days ago, I had to take a break because my stomach was acting up. But those Forsaken rotters whipped me dozens of times and left me for dead. It was Mr. Frank who gave me water, food, and this ragged robe to cover me up. I would have died if not for Mr. Frank. So if you must shoot him, could you please shoot me instead? He just wants to help. Because none of us can forgive what the Forsakens did to us. The sewer tunnels are like a maze. You'd easily get lost without help. The Forsakens always get Mr. Frank to fix the sewer valves, so he knows the place like the back of his hand. Let him live and he'll get you where you need to go.
All right. Marco, lower your gun. Holster it. This is an order. Leon, frisk him.
Yes, sir.
Just a few days ago, I had to take a break because my stomach was acting up. But those...
Yeah, we just heard that.
No need to frisk her.
Yes, sir.
I've heard you're familiar with these sewers. Please, lead the way then. Stay alert and keep a close watch on them. If anything seems amiss, we pull out immediately.
Interesting.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes. You didn't let your man frisk me, and I really appreciate it. It's rare to see an Imperial officer respect the dignity of a common girl like me.
Your legs clipping through your ragged clothes there.
Your kindness will reap a just reward.
Not to worry, Katya. We will not harm you, Katya. Oh, how scandalous a leg. I know, Wavy. It's so scandalous. Wow, so scandalous. She's clipping her leg through her robe, defying the laws of physics. Stay clear of the steam. Understood. Filthoids. Good thing I could just sprint past them. Gotcha. Oh, yep. Okay, understood. Yep, that steam hurts just a little bit. Jeezums. Not really sure how that's gonna help me. Grab that. There we go. More TP spots. Oh wait, I just realized return to sanctuary. Oh wait, I can go back whenever I want? I'm not risking it. It said something about losing progress.
What did you say? The reinforcements are delayed.
The Forsaken sabotaged the narwhals at the bridge. Now we're stuck here.
Readjust my headset here.
You expect me to break into the central control room with just 2 battered squads and directly confront their messenger? You can't be serious, Fulvis. The enemies are daemons, and God knows how many more ambushes lie ahead.
So what if they are daemons? You're one too. Besides, don't you have him on your side who's as strong as any daemon? The central control room is right ahead. It's less than 50 yards away from the turret you're at. 50 yards further, and we can dedicate the victory to His Majesty. What's so hard about that?
How are things going on your side?
Simon sacrificed himself. Thanks to him, I managed to save the rest.
He did what? You want to speak up a little bit, buddy?
We also met a few Charon refugees enslaved by the Forsakens. And they led us here.
Refugees? Not Forsakens, rebels in disguise, I hope.
That's why I asked the soldiers to keep an eye on them. If they are indeed civilians, they'd be safer with us. If they turn out to be from the Forsakens, we'll detain them and bring them back to the capital.
In that case, the ambushing Forsakens may think twice about attacking for fear of harming their fellows. You made a smart decision.
Well, I mean, to be honest, from what we've heard, it sounds like they would attack their own people anyways.
Our reinforcements met a problem on the way here. Can't make it. And we're ordered to continue the mission. bright side. The mission is almost done. Knock out everything that gets in the way. Breach the central control room. Insert the key, reclaim access, and then mission accomplished. That's all that stands between us and home.
Ah. More missing VA. Whatever. It's just dialogue about what we need to do. I guess I can't interact with that. New enemy type, I'm imagining. Thunderclap. Alright. Alright, there we go. Everything sounds a whirring. The audio adjustment in this game could definitely be fixed a bit. I guess I should probably yoink. Oh, I guess that was my only chance to grab that loot. Unless I can go from the other side. Did I go from this side? Yeah, okay. Alright. Off to another objective point. Oh. I think right now, for the time being, I'm more concerned about getting this story portion done. And then after that, we'll call it quits. Puppies. There is glass.
Pay for wasting my time.
Thanks, Lynn. Running ahead and doing a bunch of stuff for me. There we are. I'm assuming these voice lines that Katya is saying, oh, whoa, okay, they are going kind of fast. Yeah, I'm assuming they're going to have actual voice acting later. Alright, so we got the defense system up. So allegedly we're not going to be... Oh. Oh. I see. Oh dear. I did not like it when I did that. No, don't follow me. Alright. How this guy just emits like a radiating field of damage or something. Alright, the vehicle seemed to be fine. Also very convenient that this turret happens to have something to transport it to an area that we need it in.
Blossom like flowers.
Alright. looks like it got here in one piece. High explosive and rapid fire rounds. Got it. Where am I supposed to be shooting right now?
Those who harm me show no quarter.
I don't have a radar while I'm in this thing. I could just leave the turret. Honestly, it'd be a better idea to just leave the turret. Burn, baby.
Break free from the cocoon.
Oh, I gotta use the high explosive shell. Alright. Alrighty. Exit.
The captain and I are taking the lead. Everyone else, fall in behind us.
There's gotta be something over here. Yeah, there it is. Nice chest. Hot blanco. That doesn't look good. I can reach it from in there. Boink. Alright, that's just a checkpoint area. Kind of. I'm willing to trust. Alrighty. What's wrong? Why squatting down? Yeah. Oh.
Easy, sir. I'm just doing some preparation.
Well, I guess my trust was misplaced.
Now I'm ready.
I'm not really surprised. I mean, she looked like she was stronger than what she was. I kind of had an idea.
Yeah.
Why does she look like a pop idol? Well.
You're injured.
Just a scratch. It'll heal soon. That little girl was just bluffing. Even a stray cat would have put up a... Where did it go? I thought I had it right here.
Lost something important?
Just a mere photo. What?
Photo?
She's probably stole it.
You crazy girl. What are you laughing at? Is this how you repay the captain's...
Guilty? Huh. Have you had too many alchemical concoctions from your academy that damage? Oh wait.
Oh
I do
gosh, she
feel
turned
guilty
into
about one
she
thing.
turned into Nicole.
To manipulate that
Oh, you?
Oh, look what the cat dragged in. Hello, dear sir.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in whatever you have to say.
I'll take it from here.
So what are you doing here? Come to show off the benevolence of a Hyperborean officer? Oh. Hey, you guys hear that? Your captain wants to join the Forsakens. Because you're always so on guard. I couldn't find a chance, and it's more fun this way. Betrayal by a trusted friend is far more memorable than a stab from a stranger, isn't it?
You.
Oh, you look like an angry bull.
Cut the act and answer my question.
Sure, ask away.
I deserve to know why you stabbed us in the back after I helped you. Is it out of plain hatred for the Hyperborean Legion? Or an assassin?
If this is your question, sure. The Forsaken simply want all Hyperborean dogs to die here, and preferably at the hands of the killing machines they created. As for me, well, I personally came for you. I heard that you, the top graduate of
Yeah. Flattery, I get it.
that my sources said that our great Mr. Pale Reaper only has a few years' worth of memories. Let's play a game then. Now, or a complete stranger. Maybe I...
Your curse, the chattering of this man gets him. That's right. You can easily slit this creature's throat and make it detect.
It's that voice again.
Enough!
Okay. Looks like...
Leon, keep a close watch on her. Bring her back in one piece and make sure she doesn't harm herself. Use Frank as leverage if necessary.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Remember what I said back on our way to the turret? Lend me your ear. I've got a secret. It may be extremely important to you. You sure you don't want to hear it? Someone in your legion wants you dead.
What did you say?
Secrets are meant...
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's a younger Sir Avar with Daphne. I should take it back to...
Alright, well...
Sir, I found this.
Oh, you found it.
So...
Oh, she's just my neighbor's little girl.
It's okay if she's your daughter, dude.
I suppose it's time for the truth. This is the last photo we took together before she and her mother left. Don't tell anyone about this. We divorced specifically to keep people from knowing that Daphne is my daughter. The chief alchemist thinks very highly of Daphne and believes she has what it takes to become the Empire.
Because of Daphne's talent.
She's talented, but it's more than that. The Spather toy is never short on talent. The chief alchemist said Daphne has a unique gift that sets her apart. I don't quite understand what he meant by that, but it's clear that Daphne has a promising future. So, we must not let a Charon father stand in her way. At least that...
Does Daphne know?
No. She has a heart of gold and adores her old man. How can I tell her? So, I play the part of a bad father who's done with family life. And when Daphne calls me dad, but Daphne's such a sweet kid. She couldn't bring herself to curse at me, and always ended up blaming herself instead. I'd rather her resent me if it spares her any pain. If we make it back, I'll take her to the Opera House. When I was just a grunt, I never got the chance to take her to any fancy places. I guess it's time to make it up to her. I heard there's a new show in Dysmania coming from the northern province of Casitis. It's called something in the snowfield. You know what? Why don't you come along? I'll buy an extra ticket.
Well, thank you.
Sure.
I doubt Fulvis will bring reinforcements anytime soon.
What was the point of that?
The central control room is just ahead. Should we push forward? The messenger of the Forsakens might be inside. I'm not sure how many assassins like her are waiting for us.
Yes, death is a real possibility. For you, me.
He did not seem very happy with that response.
Soldiers of the 13th Legion. Before us lies the central control room of Lonza Fortress. However, I must apologize, as I won't be giving you the lion's share of this victory.
Eh?
With glory comes great danger. And this action is more dangerous than ever. You're young, with many years ahead. There will be other opportunities for glory. But today, the old man here will seek one more medal. And he isn't keen on sharing it with any of you. Stay at your posts by the turret. If you lose contact with me, continue to shell the control room from a distance and wait for reinforcements. Do not assault it directly.
Commander Avar, you can't do this alone. I know you didn't mean what you just said.
What are you talking about? I just simply gave you orders.
Pretentious old geezer.
Oh, shut up,
I
Katya.
understand your concerns. But I've been through a lot of things like this. I was once like you. Young and tearful, thinking my commanding officer had a death wish. But he always returned safely. So I'm telling you that there's no need to worry. Think of your mother, probably by the fireplace knitting a sweater, waiting for you to come home.
Commander Avar, you've always looked out for me, and you've just saved my life. Even if my mother were here, she would say, "Follow your officer. Do not fear death." You're a Hyperborean warrior, and you're supposed to defend the Empire with your life.
It's not about fearing death. I just don't want any lives lost in vain.
It won't be in vain. Every step we take pushes the front line forward. And since we don't know what lies before us, it means that survival is also a possibility.
I'm a Griffin, and I stand with the captain.
Yeah, I heard that loud and clear this time. I stand with the captain.
Well, since we have the captain, maybe he does have what it takes to lead us to victory.
All right. Prepare yourselves. We set off together.
You've even learned how to take over your commander's speech.
Maybe we could wait for a while to gather more intel from this last first.
Oh, are you going to interrogate me?
Oh,
No. I've seen how crafty this girl is. Her intel will only mess with our judgment. Here's the plan. We split into two groups. He and I will scout ahead. The rest prepare and initiate the assault upon our signal. If we call it off, retreat to turret 4. Leon, you stay back and guard the captives.
Yes, sir.
Let's move and see what surprises the Forsakens have prepared for us.
death. Ah. One of these guys again.
These ones are tough to deal with. Be cautious.
You know what?
Blossom like flowers.
Stab.
Farewell.
So he is getting absolutely shredded. Alright, he's not too far away from death now. I think we just gotta break his shield again. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Oh, it wouldn't be the first time I fought one of those. What's this over here? Oh, just my quests, okay. Easy boss fight. Yeah, honestly, it wasn't bad. I don't think I over leveled. I think I just like I hit just the right spot to get through everything nice, but not be like completely overpowered.
But they've only locked the door, and there's no sign of any defense systems engaging. What do you make of this?
They probably predicted we would be extra cautious around this place, so they've cleverly concealed their real trap.
True. The central control room is key to regaining control of the fortress. It doesn't add up that they'd leave it undefended after all the elaborate traps we've encountered. I'm about to access the fortress's control panel with my key. If all goes well, that should complete our mission.
Understood. I'll take a look around.
Alrighty.
The 13th Legion will attack in 2 days. Antonius Fulvis has vowed before Sybil that if his forces fail to breach the fortress, he would shoot himself with his own gun. Sybil then assigned him the best troops.
It's the guy who's in command, and he's the one that's doing it.
Merely retreating would squander a perfect opportunity. We should make the
no.
Easy. Leave it to Avar. Avar will hold off their assault. Use this time to lay traps and fortify. We'll soon reach during Lieutenant Colonel Avar, one of the survivors.
Good for Avar.
Well, Avar's about to get. Oh no. Well, this is actually the bad guy. I saw that one coming. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was. I want to say it's kind of obvious. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, Avar is the traitor.
Authority override successful. Current authority. Good afternoon, Lieutenant Colonel Avar Horodland.
Wait,
Motto
what?
16 of the Hyperborean Legion. When you have the
Of all the battles I've fought, none have been as nerve-wracking as this.
Wait, what?
I thought I might never see Daphne and Claudia. Strange. I've got the operational clearance. How come it's not working? What about you? You look...
Does he not know?
Someone in your legion wants you dead.
That girl Katya told me the recording, the signed document, Katya's words. And this man in front of me, my mentor on hand-to-hand combat and battle tactics. My superior who always looks out for me. What should I believe?
Right. So this is where I gotta take the decision. Do I trust him or do I not trust him? I mean, I'm inclined to say I don't trust him because so far everything in this game has kind of given me the idea of like, you can't trust anyone. Like, everyone has a double side. And the guy at the top being on the other side. Gosh, I don't know. I want to say do not trust.
What's in your hand? Show me. What is it that you have to keep secret from me? Is that so? We need to have a serious discussion about this.
Wait, what? Huh?
Fulvis, you scheming bastard. You fabricated all this evidence, didn't you? I didn't know you old lying aristocrats would stoop to such nasty tricks.
I'm nothing like those stubborn old fools. I'm a pragmatist and would do anything that works. Isn't this your favorite protege? You did this.
Did he just kill us?
I was just setting the stage for a deal with you. I don't think we need a third person for this.
Off you go, Falsey. It's all right. The entire fortress is in our hands. This old man dares not make a move.
Yes, sir. I shall wait outside
Bro,
the door.
what is happening? There's like 4,000 backstabs happening right now.
Why bother making up all this false evidence? You really think the higher-ups are that stupid?
Of course not. They're actually smart enough to turn a blind eye and play along. Use your head, Avar. Why do you think I dare to make this bold move? It's naturally because someone wants me to. Since you're a goner already, I'll show some mercy so you won't die a fool. When His Majesty was first crowned, Duke Servius was our imperial regent, but the regency strayed from established Hyperborean traditions and grafted too many useless scions onto the great imperial oak. Those fools allowed Charons into the military council and the Legion, and even appointed a few, like you, into high offices. This is ridiculous.
There's a chance, considering how many twists there have been, that I am pretending to be dead right now. Just saying.
Though His Majesty is now aware of these mistakes, they continue to plague us. I'm merely helping him prune the oak.
So, you went through all the trouble just because you don't like Charons? You should have told me earlier. There's no need for such an elaborate ruse. Just let me off this time and I'll retire early and stay out of your way forever. If you need my loyalty, I can do that too. We can blame him for leaking our battle plans. Both of us walk away clean. Hell, we might even get a reward for uncovering a spy. And, you'll gain an old dog obedient enough to follow your orders.
How quaint, Avar. Didn't expect you to stoop this low too. But you don't know the half of it, Avar. You're worth far more to us dead than alive.
Oh gosh.
Use your head. Imagine the uproar if it came out that a high-ranking Charon officer defected and joined the Forsakens, resulting in the deaths of many of our best young soldiers. High-ranking Charons are already a thorn in many's flesh. Such a scandal will discredit them. Take our beloved Superior. Do you know how many people wish to see her crash and burn?
You mean Sybil? You wish her gone. You're after her position and power.
This is, oh my gosh, this is literally just a race war.
Perhaps. Maybe I want more. But that's no longer your concern.
Wait. We should talk about one more thing. About number 0.
Barry?
She is the most precious weapon of the 13th Legion. Sybil controls her now, but to complete the second Scion program, she still needs the crucial catalyst. Sybil has ordered you to find the catalyst in Flagson, but your search doesn't seem to be enjoying much success.
Because we're not there, we're in, what is it, Ice Lake
Get
or
to
something?
the point, Avar.
There are many paths to power, Fulvis. Even if this charade pushes Sybil off her seat, how can you be sure the Emperor will let you take her place? You need some kind of unparalleled credit to propel you to the Legion's head.
I'm listening.
The second Scion program is too important to the Empire. It's worth far more than 100 Lonza fortresses combined. If you find the catalyst, which is the final piece of the puzzle, the entire capital will chant your name. Antonius Fulvis. It's the unparalleled credit you need. And I, by circumstance and chance, happen to know of its whereabouts. To concede this to you.
Now we're talking.
That would be my end of the deal. All I ask in return is for you to spare me and my troops. My daughter is among them, so I have to make sure they're safe.
What a loving father. All right. Tell me where the catalyst is, here and now, and don't try to pull any tricks. You don't have leverage.
Fine. It's at...
Oh, thanks. As for now, I just need one last thing.
Well...
Remember, Ava? Never trust a pragmatist.
I figured that was gonna happen.
Stay behind, Falsey. Clean up this mess.
Yes, sir. A mini recording device. Why would he have this?
Lieutenant Colonel Avar Horodland, you have yet to enter any command. Motto 17 of the Hyperborean Legion, obeying orders and trusting your comrades give you a better chance of survival on the battlefield.
Alright. Oh dear.
Before blood flows like swollen rivers, this is far from over.
I'm still alive.
Oh, he dead. Yeah.
Attention to all 13th Legion soldiers in Lonza Fortress. Daphne Theodore, the former medic of Squad Griffin,
Oh,
is
that's...
now classified as a Forsaken spy. Daphne Theodore is to be executed upon sight.
Daphne, I must...
Oh, jeez. I need to make my way upstairs. So many twists and turns. Oh, who's this? Freeze? What? Oh. Huh. Wild in Caillou's house.
Take this painkiller. Should hold you over for a while.
Wait. Where are you going?
To the central control room. My Commander Avar is still in there.
No, don't. He's... So Avar is no longer with us.
I have to check on him myself. Maybe he's just heavily wounded. As a
Daphne.
medic, I can probably...
Get back here. They burned down the entire central control room. Sir Avar's final words were for me to bring you safely out of this place. At least respect the man's dying wish. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safe. There's no turning back now. We have to keep moving.
Oh dear.
Where are you going?
The underground sewers. The fortress is filled with Fulvis's men. We have to try our luck with the sewer tunnels.
Okay.
Blow them away.
Watch out for the soldiers around here. They may no longer have any allies.
Burn in the sunshine.
Yeah, there's also voice acting mixing in some areas, Quinn. It's a beta, so I'm not expecting everything to be super polished. So far, I'm really enjoying it, though. The story at the start was definitely a lot less confusing than it is right now.
No access privileges.
Jeez.
Already revoked our authorization
from the cocoon.
Knock them out and use their keys to open the door.
Is she causing them to have like sleep or something? There are so many of you. Alright, it is not worth fighting all of you. But I feel like the enemies are not aggressive enough for the lack of movement because your ability to fly kind of trivializes them. Well, I don't always have the ability to fly like that. And, yeah, the enemy variety is cool. I mean, the combat does kind of boil down to the same thing, generally speaking. I mean, I definitely think the combat system needs to be fleshed out a bit more. I'm going to be detailing that more when I do the survey.
To be honest, my head's spinning. Everything's a mess. Sir Avar's gone. Those Hyperborean soldiers out there are shooting us on sight. They're calling me a spy. But, hide, please. I need to know I can trust you. I'll believe whatever you tell me.
You can trust me. I'm not gonna...
I've pulled myself together now. Sorry, you're so heavily injured, yet I was there acting like a crying baby.
Trust me, Daphne, as far as I'm aware of, you are the only person right now that I can trust, so...
Let me help you with your injuries. Let's rest here until the medicine takes effect. I'll explain everything that happened outside.
One of them got away?
Yes, ma'am. A female medic named Daphne Theodore. The Vanguard squads fought back fiercely, allowing her to escape. The narwhals are entering the fortress, but no one else must know that we cleaned up the Vanguards. The situation may turn for the worse if Daphne contacts them for help. The situation is delicate. Chief Sybil is en route to Lonza Fortress after hearing the battle is turned. Luckily, Avar is already out of the picture.
What would have happened if you would have trusted Avar? That's a good question. I mean, maybe there's a chance he wouldn't have died had I trusted him.
What do you want us to do with her?
Relay Commander Fulvis's order. Lock down the fortress, find and eliminate Daphne Theodore. As for the charges, claims she conspired with the Forsakens, infiltrated the Legion as a spy, and compromised the fortress assault.
Avar, I think, was the guy to tell me not to trust anyone. But here's the thing. I feel like even if I had said that I trusted him, he still would have been like, oh, your trust was misplaced or something like that.
Yes, ma'am.
And after that, I checked on our squad mates while making my way to the central control room. Luckily, I avoided all the soldiers.
And in terms of not trusting anybody, that's just kind of something I've picked up, because so far Daphne and the soldiers in my troop have been the only ones that I've been able to trust, and they trust me. Avar was kind of like last second, Fulvis was last second, and I know Sybil can't be trusted.
But it was too late for most. They all suffered precise, fatal shots. Ironically, from our own men rather than the enemies. That's all I know. Now, tell me what happened in the central control room.
I'll explain later. Now isn't the right time. But you were right about the situation. Every soldier in this fortress is now our
I think his goal was to fake your death to
Fulvus
protect
has
you so you
ordered
can
them to
protect his
eliminate
daughter,
us.
and that way he could get everything he cared about. See, you say that, but based on what happened after that entire debacle, it sounds like I died. Like, he did shoot me. But there's something, I'm assuming it's the resonance power that I have that's keeping me from dying. For my sister counterpart, it seems to just keep her going. But on our male counterpart, it seems to be like this spiteful hatred. I don't even know. It's weird.
Fulvus. He's the despicable traitor who leaked our plans to the Forsakens. He's the one who decimated our squads. Thanks to your medicine, I'm feeling much better.
Fine. You must have your own reasons for withholding the information. But there's one thing I must know. My father, Avar, did he complete his mission?
Well, he certainly did.
Thank you. Farewell, Dad.
Let's go. So long as we're alive, we'll find a chance to make Fulvus pay.
Just too angry to die, but also I don't know. But also doesn't know. Doesn't. It's a pretty solid anime boy. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, that's what it's feeling like. Is that it's like, I mean, he doesn't really know what the voices are, from what I gather, but it's whatever it is. It's basically saying, bro, you can't die, because it's not your time yet. You got things you like. For some reason, the voices are just like kill, 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 but I don't know. It's weird.
Daphne Theodore and an unknown accomplice are currently hiding in the sewers near Reservoir 1.
Alrighty, somehow they.
Reservoir 1 to force them out.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Let's get out before this section floods completely.
Oh dear. I'm so upset that Psyche's dead. I know, like, I'm playing as her, but that story was tragic.
The instructions here say, for rapid discharge, activate 3 reservoir valves simultaneously.
They can't be far.
Current water level exceeds safety threshold.
Oh
Safety
dear.
gate will remain closed. Reduce water level to reopen.
Controlling the inlets.
Oh, I gotta spam.
Since this is a reservoir, it must also have drainage outlets.
Don't question how my fire is working when they're all, currently wet. Do I still have access to my... I do. Animo go burr. I would not be able to do that without my animo powers. I got 2 minutes left to defend. Uh-oh. Alright, I opened up the valve. Summon you guys again. Oh, soldiers are here. That's not good.
Blossom like flowers.
Damn it. Where's our operating device? Come on. Come on. There we go. Stop it.
Sorry.
Holy smokes, why are there so many of you? Ground pound like your life depends on it. Oh. Uh-oh. Jeez Louise. Keep running.
We should be safe for now. The exit should be up ahead, but
they're definitely waiting to ambush us,
you're heavily wounded. Is there any chance of us escaping this place? Even if we make it out, the Legion will hunt us down. We'll be fugitives forever, constantly dodging assassins.
Take off your clothes.
What?
We're switching outfits. They think I died in the central control room, and they have no idea who your accomplice is. You are the only target they can identify. I'll wear your uniform and make a run out there. The medic's uniform is conspicuous enough to draw their attention. You'll make your escape during the chaos.
Are you serious? We're completely different sizes. They'll quickly realize they're chasing the wrong person.
The longer I can distract them, the better your chances. This is the plan, Daphne. Honor Sir Avar's last wishes. Don't hesitate. Hurry up.
No. Thank you for respecting my father's wish. But could you at least hear my wishes? This mania is a rainy place. When I was a little girl, all my friends hated the rain because it would mess with their hair and soil their pretty dresses. But I didn't hate the rain because it never reached my shoulders. In my eyes, the rain was just little ripples sprouting around my boots and droplets dripping off the brolly. But as I grew older, I realized that rain wasn't that nice. It used to look nice, only because my dad was there to bear it for me. My dad is such a kind man, and such a stubborn one too. He always put others first. Before I was born, he joined the Legion and fought hard to prove himself worthy of my mum. After I grew up, he left us because he didn't want to soil my future. In public, he'd scowl and forbid me to call him Dad. But deep in the night, he'd drunkenly shout mine and my mother's name, crying. He was always bearing the weight of everything on his own. But he never asked if I wanted any of this. Just like you never asked if I wanted to live knowing you sacrificed yourself for me. Neither of you know what I actually wanted. I never wished for a hero who'd shield me from the rain. My wish is that if there's only room for one under the brolly, I'll brave the rain with you all. I wish that we make it out and live on. Together.
Daphne.
Let's think together. There has to be another way. Volvus wants us silenced. That's our situation. He's labelled us as spies so that our fellow soldiers would kill us for him. We're the only ones left from the Griffins and Snowwolves. Every soldier here follows Volvus and his adjutant Falsey. Every soldier in the fortress. Wait, I have an idea. Father once said a strategic retreat could be a cover for an advance. Sometimes the greatest risks lead to victory. We still have one option. We can turn ourselves in. No, not to Volvus. Remember what Falsey said in the broadcast?
Seal all exits. Once they surface, we'll eliminate the traitors. Hurry up! We're running out of time!
Lonza Fortress is currently under Fulvis's full control. We're little more than rats in a cage. Then why is Falsey in such a hurry? Do you remember what I overheard earlier from one of the soldiers?
Chief Sybil is en route to Lonza Fortress after hearing the battle has turned.
So, you want to seek protection from Sybil?
Correct.
But Fulvis has already condemned us, and even fabricated evidence. Wait, I get why you want to turn ourselves in.
Chief Sybil is also a graduate of the Academy. From what I know of her, she wouldn't tolerate betrayal from anyone, not even those she holds dear. Which is also why Sybil would carefully review any acts of treason. She would not make any hasty decisions to execute the suspects, because she'd want to get to the bottom of it. If we manage to meet her, she's most likely to throw us into the Imperial prison. The prison is reputedly so well guarded that even a fly could not escape the place. But it'll also keep out anyone who wishes to silence us. The Imperial prison will be our safest refuge. We can prove our innocence during interrogations. This is our only chance to survive. Your reputation will suffer though, as you'll be interrogated for espionage. But once we endure the questioning, we'll be able to clear our names and bring the real traitors to justice.
Being questioned for espionage? Any chance that word gets out beyond the Legion? Perhaps the royal family will hear of this.
The army has always been the focus of Emperor Julius. Moreover, His Majesty personally founded the 13th Legion. I believe it will reach his ears.
And perhaps that person can help us. All right, let's go with your plan and find Sybil.
Time's against us. Let's move.
Alright.
And thus, I took her hand and we stepped towards the narrow beam of sunlight piercing through the door's gap. It felt as though we were stepping into a shimmering grave of our own making. We expended our last ounces of strength evading our pursuers, in time to meet Chief Sybil, who had just arrived at the fortress. And just as Daphne had predicted, we were escorted to this very place.
Alright.
What a riveting story.
Oh, well, you look
which completely
familiar.
contradicts the testimonies provided by the narwhals. Since you claim that you and Avar Horodland are innocent, let's talk about the evidence then. How come the letter pledging allegiance to the Forsakens not only bears Avar's handwriting, but also shows faint marks aligning perfectly with the worn parts on Avar's glove?
It was a setup. The real culprit lured Avar into the central control room so that Avar would find the letter and accidentally leave the unique marks of his glove on it when he was holding it. As for the handwriting, it could be faked by others.
The forensic reports on the fallen soldiers indicate numerous wounds inflicted by the fortress's own defense systems, and only Avar Horodland's name appears in the operation log of the central control room. How do you explain that?
Commander Avar did not use his control to activate the defense systems. Instead, he attempted to shut them down. As for the operation log, any officer with higher clearance than Sir Avar could easily manipulate the records to remove traces of their involvement.
Do you have any idea what you just said?
I absolutely do. I'm formally accusing Antonius Fulvis of orchestrating the events at Lonza Fortress.
Then are you aware of the consequences if your accusation against Colonel Fulvis are proven false?
It's 10 years in prison for making false accusations.
Treason, espionage, and making false accusations. To being hung upside down with thorny vines and crucified on the heaven tree in the center of Dysmania until your very last breath is taken. Jeez Louise.
I'm telling the truth. Since you have chosen to interrogate me and Daphne Theodore separately, you must be aware that our testimonies can perfectly corroborate each other.
Despite suffering grievous wounds, you have endured intense interrogation without changing your testimonies. Admirable, I must say. Push the interrogation to the next level. Initiate the inferno.
The hypnotic agent is ready.
Survive this, and I'll consider the veracity of your testimony.
The warden just said... Wait, isn't that Leon? And Marco?
Traitor of the Empire. If you claim to be innocent, prove it to me.
Interesting.
Leon.
As you can see, Mom, all our plans have been leaked. Commander Avar participated in the formulation of the Vanguard Squad's combat plan. He's a Charon. He was...
What did you just say?
Mark, the Forsaken set trap, as you can see, Mom.
No.
Like how... Ah yes, let's interrogate him by making him trip balls and then make everyone say things that aren't true.
That interrogator mentioned a hypnotic agent.
As you can see, Mom, I turned my back on the... My accomplices include my daughter Daphne from my ex-wife Claudia Theodore.
So this is the charge Fulvus had prepared for me. Shut up. You're not him.
Huh.
As you can see, Mom, I am my father and the captain. They but at the heart of the fortress. My father he was killed in a ruse woven by the He then deceived me about how I've brought the murderer to you, Mom. I humbly request you to deliver a fair and just...
You're not Daphne.
As you can see, Mom, I observed a conflict erupted. I witnessed the fall of Colonel Avar. Motto 18 of the Hyperborean League.
Face judgment.
All verdicts are in the name
my.
of justice. All questions must be answered absent falsehood. I tolerate no fabrication, alteration, or concealment of the truth. As an Imperial soldier, have you betrayed your empire?
Oh. Alright.
By conspiring with the Forsakens. Should you betray the justice of the Empire, this blade shall claim your deceit.
Yes.
The Vanguard squads
Oh,
were
hi.
obliterated in the Battle of Lonza Fortress. Were you the architect of their doom? Feel their agony. Betrayal led them to untimely deaths. Should you betray the justice of your comrades, these Filthoid's claws shall tear you to pieces.
They were killed by these monsters. Fulvus. Until I unleashed these monsters on his
He's not really fighting back. I think I've got a perma hit stun. Well, that was simple. I got him like stun locked. Oh, hi. Oh, do I have to fight you now? Yeah, I'm just fighting you now. Understood. Alright.
One last question. Are you the cause of Avar
Holy
Harodlin's
smokes.
demise?
Oh, I'm
By
on
his
my normal
fault,
characters now.
He trusted you. Where were you when he was consumed by flames?
Only some of my supports.
Should should you betray the loyalty of friendship, these infernal flames shall burn you to ashes.
Ow.
Sorry.
Oh.
The law shall recount
Oh.
your crimes.
Holy smokes. Okay, she's fast. Holy smokes.
No escape from the
I should have dodged that.
Break free from the cocoon.
Cast this.
Meet your demise within these chains.
Ow. Whoopsies. Stabby stab. Bam!
Dare you defy the law?
How dare I defy the law? You're trying to kill me inside of a hallucinogenic dream.
No escape from the Inferno's grasp.
Blow them away.
Oh, there she goes again.
The law shall recount your crimes.
Ah!
Blow them away. Sorry.
No escape from the
Ah.
Inferno's grasp.
You know what? I'm casting this again. Again. Habonk.
Dare you defy the law?
Ow. Oh, here she goes again.
The law shall recount your crimes.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Shield is low.
No escape from the Inferno's
I dodged.
grasp.
Alright, whatever.
Present your final pleas.
Ow. So this does on you. Haven't really tried the flamethrower yet. Ow. Fair enough.
No escape from the Inferno's grasp.
Oh. What happens if I were to try and pop my ult
The
during
law
this?
shall recount your crime.
Burn in the sunshine.
The camera does not like this. Oh, I think she was immune during that entire thing anyways. Let's expose. Again, again, again.
How dare
Bonk.
you defy the law?
There we go.
No escape
what?
from the Inferno's grasp.
The real boss is the camera angle, not the demon you're fighting. Yeah, really. Uh-oh, I'm against the wall. That's not good. Oh, I got no shield. I don't know what my companions are doing, to be honest. There we go. There we go. Break out of the
Why
illusion.
did you wake up? My questioning had just reached a pivotal point.
It's all right, Mom. I remember what I told you in my dreams. I'll tell you exactly what happened that day. Once you've heard the truth, I hope the justice within your heart will guide your decision.
Go ahead.
On that day,
I'm gonna repeat
to have a serious
an exact repeat of what happened.
I'll make this short. Later, I'll shoot you with this gun, and you'll have to play dead. To make it convincing enough, the shot will have to hit. It will miss your vitals, but will really hurt. You must endure the pain silently.
What are you going to do?
We're trapped in here, with all contact to the outside world cut off. Fulvis is already on his way. We are running out of time. Only the dead keep silent forever. Fulvis will definitely kill me. We're both on this mission, and you've seen his fabricated evidence, so he surely won't spare you either. It's okay, I got you. If I kill you and feign allegiance to him, it'll lower his guard, allowing you to go unnoticed. It's the only way to ensure your survival.
Alrighty.
No, Survar. Let's just fight our way out. There's got to be a way out.
Not everything can be solved with a fight, kid. My life has more value than you think. It serves a greater purpose. I'll try to negotiate with Fulvis, though I believe it's going to fail in the end, so don't get your hopes up. The negotiation is for a more important purpose, to collect evidence. Take this recording device. It'll provide the evidence needed to expose and destroy Fulvis. Without it, all you have is your word, which happens to be the most unconvincing evidence. The cries of our fallen comrades will be lost to the winds of Lonza Fortress.
Survar.
Why a long face? Cheer up, kid. A true soldier laughs at adversity. I'm proud to have been your instructor, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess. You must survive. Bring the truth to Chief Sybil and His Majesty. Let the entire Empire know that every soldier here held true to their creed and duty, and everyone fought till their very last breath. All glory to our Emperor.
That's exactly what happened in the central control room that day.
Damn, alright.
Survar fought valiantly, confronting a conspiracy far greater than any individual could withstand alone. He sacrificed his life to secure crucial evidence, his final act in defense of justice. But we underestimated the enemy's meticulousness. As I drifted in and out of consciousness, I sensed Fulvis's adjutant, Falsi, removing the recording device from me. By the time I fully regained consciousness, Fulvis had seized control of the fortress. Confronting him would have led to our deaths, and the truth would have been buried with us. That's why we decided to come to you like this. I believe that you have the authority to recover that evidence, or at least secure a testimony from Falsi, Warden Hellfire. I know you hold justice above all else, and I believe you possess the means to defend it. Please, go get Falsi. She holds the truth you want.
Hyperborea functions like a vast machine, requiring every component to operate flawlessly. My role is to uphold the law and protect the justice defined by Hyperborea. If anyone attempts to manipulate me to subvert this law, they will face severe consequences. I will investigate Falsi. Be aware of the consequences if what you said proves to be false and a waste of my time.
I mean, what's stopping Falsi from just destroying the recording thing?
weren't supposed to know that part. Well, I don't know what happened, but the interrogator seemed much more accommodating this afternoon. She even asked if I wanted anything. My testimony hasn't changed. Did you say something that swayed the warden? Or is this some sort of final kindness before our execution?
Why the hell would I
That's great.
say that we were getting executed?
You've got a lot more injuries. They must hurt. I'll beg them to give me back my first aid kit.
I'm fine. You should take care of your own injuries, though. If Warden Hellfire's investigation goes well, we'll be free soon.
I hope so. And one more thing. I'm sorry, this might bring back painful memories, but I must ask while I can. Back at the fortress, the situation was so desperate that you didn't have time to tell me about my father's death. But I've sorted out my mood. Can you tell me about it now? Did my father leave anything behind?
Saravar kept this with him at all times in the pocket closest to his heart. He wanted you to have this message. Find Daphne if possible. If she's alive, get her out of here.
Once you're both safe, tell her, I'm sorry, my baby girl. I've always wanted to hear you call me Dad again. Just like when you were little.
He kept this photo all along. So long that I'm not the little girl in the photo anymore.
Were you eavesdropping on us?
Right. If we were guilty, we'd make use of every opportunity to collude in our testimonies. I understand. Thank you for giving us a chance to prove our innocence. Perhaps we'll leave this place soon.
Neither of you are leaving. A directive to expedite all procedural reviews has been issued from above. The only document I received is a writ demanding your immediate execution.
Mom, this is not right. It goes against the standard procedures of interrogation.
Take a look at the writ and the signatures at the bottom. Even the Supreme Minister of Justice has signed it. Not even Chief Sybil can stop it. Your case has grown beyond anyone's control.
What about Falsey? As long as we find Falsey and the recording device, we can prove that...
She's missing. An explosion occurred during the battle. Falsey was last seen outside the fortress. Her blood-stained pistol was found along the riverbank.
She fabricated
Although the
her own
Legion
death.
continues to search, it is likely that she is deceased.
Mom, do you really believe in such a coincidence?
Your Royal Highness, Prince Virgilius, this place isn't fitting for someone of your stature. Please don't proceed any further.
Gathering so many signatures must have been quite the feat. Yet these signatures might weigh less than the one in my hand, I suppose.
Your Highness, does the royal family intend to intervene in this military case?
Intervene, I must ask. Do you view His Majesty's decree of pardon as an intervention? Is the royal military prison no longer under the Crown's jurisdiction?
Oh.
I need to speak with him alone. Everyone else may leave. They're finally gone.
And
Thank
you
goodness.
are?
One moment later, and I might have had to talk to your headstone instead.
Boomst?
By all that is holy, my friend, you've really landed yourself in some serious trouble. You know how hard it is to meet my brother, and how rarely I get involved with politicians. But fortune favors you today. I was summoned for a different matter and seized the opportunity to secure your pardon. Things have finally blown over. You're free at last. Where do you want to go? The art gallery? The opera house? Or just a simple stroll along Whisper River for fresh air?
Thanks, but no thanks.
You look pale. They did go rough on you. Why don't you come to my place? My personal physicians will tend to your wounds.
No, I'm worried
I
about...
can't believe after 7 centuries, the prisons of Hyperborea still resort to primitive, barbaric, and utterly inhumane forms of torture. Those obsequious writers hail this era as the greatest and most prosperous of times, which is nothing but a tragic farce.
Let's not dwell on that. How's Daphne?
I heard about your efforts to ensure her safety.
Alright, well, that's all I needed to hear.
That's a relief. Sorry, I don't have anything to repay your kindness at the moment.
Repay me? How about serving as my bodyguard for 6 months?
Bodyguard?
Yes. I'm assigned to oversee matters in Scarlet River in the name of royalty for about half a year. It'd be reassuring to have you by my side. And staying away from the Legion might be wise for now. The stigma of a criminal charge lingers.
Gosh,
Going back to the Legion
I stopped paying attention to chat for 5 seconds, and then I see he has Virgil in his name. You know what that means? I am the storm that is approaching. Oh my gosh.
I suggested your name as my aide when I was summoned today, and my brother consented.
You want me to leave the capital right now?
Yes. Just think of those signatures. How many people are watching you in Dysmania? Your prowess may deter approaching filthoids, but not hidden assassins. I know what you're worried about. Sybil Mason is an old friend of Daphne. She's obviously inclined to your innocence, so she will at least ensure Daphne's safety.
I understand. Then I shall do as you say. Shall I pledge an oath of service, Your Highness?
Come on. You know there's nothing I hate more than these pointless customs and etiquette. But you're in the mood for jokes now, which is a good sign. The bloody stench of this prison is proving itself extremely noisome. Let's depart from this dismal place once you're ready.
Sure.
I take it he's either
Scarlet River,
the prince or the... I mean, it's not the emperor. Probably the prince.
There is something there that I didn't even tell the warden.
Oh, and now I'm back here. Let's go! It's the end of the story for this test. And I hate to say it, but I need an excuse to go to bed because I got work. But I'm not gonna just end stream without giving myself some final words. Do a 10 roll. I mean, I can look to see if I got something for that. I do not have anything for it. Let's see. Do a 10 pull. I mean, I probably have the resources to just do a 10 pull. Yeah, I can just... you guys want me to drop all of the stuff that I have now to do 10 pulls? All of the Foxines? I'm begging, yeah! Let's do it, alright. Let's max out my girl... Let's max out my girl Psyche! Purple. It's the shotgun. I think that's the... something else. Let's do it. Oh, grenade launcher. More purple. Another hellfire. Oh, SSR. Did we get another one? Did we get her? Are we bringing her home? Another Psyche. Please, I beg you. Yeah! We brought her home. We got another Psyche.
I knew you'd bring me along.
Oh my gosh. Let's fucking go. Oh, we brought her home.
Bring me along.
Already got her at tier 3. It sucks that I know I'm not gonna have her when this is all said and done. However, y'all best know that when this game drops, I mean, I'm part of the beta test. I'm probably gonna be dropping maybe just a little bit, just a hair. This will probably be the only other gacha that I will drop money for, only because I'm so hyped for it and I'm so happy that I was part of the beta test. What's all this?
Bring me along.
Okay.
Where
Just
are
once
the
we
sinners?
do that. You know, if I claim these, I might have enough for another 10 pull. At least 100. You know, I could do that. I could do a stream where it's just me doing that. Oh yeah. Hellfire. Yeah, she's very well endowed. Got Yale and Quiver, got Margie.
Where are we heading for today's?
I got Barry. I got
Who's the target
Lynn.
today?
She looks cool. She's dual pistols mastery.
I knew you'd
But
bring me along.
Psyche's best girl. Absolutely tragic what happened to her. Alright, but that means the story is done. So future streams of this tomorrow and following days, it will be dedicated to me just doing side quests, chatting and having fun. I might even decide to just chill out in a VC that's not in my streaming server, just have people doing whatever and then just vibing around. Yeah, you know what, just so the sake of I can hear my own words here, settings, I'm gonna lower this down to 0. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna lower all this down here. So the game will be very quiet, if not even probably remotely audible for you guys. All right, well, come on, I'll have you guys hear it a little bit. All right, there we go. It should be loud enough for you guys to hear. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I know this is its beta, and they've been silent for so long. I'm glad that we've got something with our hands on it. And obviously, since this is where the beta starts, I mean, for all we know, the rest of the story from here on out isn't even finished. I mean, who knows? But, I mean, if this is supposed to be, like, a template, like, for what could be in the future, and we don't have anything for the next, I don't know, maybe year or two before this fully releases and is, like, fully fleshed out. Maybe they get the physics working for, like, character models and fix the clipping issues, get all the voice acting done and whatnot. It's... I've already enjoyed it. I mean, my heartstrings have already been tugged with Psyche's storyline. I'm very curious to see where this goes. And I get it's like, oh, it's your run-of-the-mill basic race war kind of plot line, and I mean, they have similar ideas in other games of this caliber. I get that, but it's cool. I'm invested, and I like the gameplay. Having a Warframe-esque gameplay is really cool, and it's something where it's like I could casually do this, so it's just nice. I am very much looking forward to this. I cannot wait to complete the rest of whatever this beta has to offer. Since I've done all the story, I've technically done most of what's already available, but I am excited to just go through, do all the side stories, grind out all of the rest of the stuff so I can max out the characters at the current level that is, and then I'll be excited to make a video out of this, hopefully, planning on it, and then maybe make a remix of this one goober's music because it sounds funny. And I appreciate you guys for coming by and watching. I hope that this game continues to grow, and I hope that with this and me actually going out of my way to stream and stuff like that again, and I'm getting this resurgence of want to do this stuff again, I can finally get some stuff done. Even if it's not exactly what I had in mind and it's all kind of been done last second, it's something. But I look forward to investing everything I can into this. I want to make content for it. I want to stream this. I want to interact, make a community for this. I mean, I can pull it up on my thing right now, and it's like there's only 128 viewers for this and 802 followers for this category on Twitch. Like, this is not exactly well known. The Discord isn't super populated, and on YouTube, Duet Night Abyss barely even breaks like a few tens of thousands of subscribers. And I would love to be one of the people to be able to start off making content for this, and it's just see the creatives in their company just continue to explore things. And obviously there'll be things I don't like, there'll be things I will like, and I understand that not everything's perfect. We live in a broken world, and I know I'm kind of tangenting here, and I'm probably being a little too sentimental or whatever, but I really want to bring up this point. It's like, I am excited for myself and for this game, and something as niche as this I have never been a part of before, and I'm so glad that I'm here for it. This is going to be the end of the stream. I wasn't anticipating to get through the rest of the first act story and then finishing all of the second act story of the beta test. I'm glad to know that this is where it ends, and we'll be finishing up the rest of this beta throughout the rest of this week. Beta ends Friday, I believe, and then after that I will hopefully continue my schedules, and I'll be streaming other games, probably stuff like the finals. Might start doing ranked in that, so that way I have something to build towards. Maybe I'll do random streams of like Destiny 2, of me just doing build crafting or something, or Tiny Terror YT, friend Josh. We might start streaming together, doing some other random co-op games together or something like that, challenges and random games we like. Yeah, very happy with this. Right, I'm blinking. All I can say is thank you guys for watching, for Wavy, Porta, Quinn, whoever else, and of course some of the other people who came in earlier who might not even be here anymore. I appreciate it. And I will end this stream here. Everyone have a good night.